Hello everyone, I'm Coyote Jack, and well, yesterday was just fucking insane, hilarious, and at the same time dumb. So I know you're aware of what happened with the Microsoft outage because of this fucking company CrowdStrike. But here we are going to read you the headline. Here's what we know about CrowdStrike, the company potentially to blame for a global tech outage. So a technical issue related to a US based. That's important. Cybersecurity firm named CrowdStrike caused a computer running Microsoft software across Australia and abroad to glitch on Friday. Brick. Some of that they just have to reform and install the images of the SO. The global outage impacted a raft of Australian companies and government agencies, causing many computers to attempt to restore and display blue screen error message. Here's what we know so far. So, what is CrowdStrike? So, CrowdStrike is a US-based American cybersecurity firm that helps companies manage their security in IT environments. That is everything they use in an internet connection to access. So they centralized everything to a one single company that people are just actually knowing who are right now. So at least some of them they knew already. Jesus Christ, let's continue. Its primary function is to protect companies and stop data breaches, ransomware, and cyber attacks. Well, not from attacks from the inside the company itself. If they attack the company itself, nah, yeah, it will be so fucking dog shit. It includes among its main customers global investments banks, universities, and even Australian betting agency Tabcorp. The cybersecurity environment has changed rapidly in recent years due to the increased presence of threat actors targeting big businesses, including Ticketmaster, Mediabank, and Autoso. Oh man, the only threat is themselves, the US at this point. As a result, more and more companies are turning towards firms like CrowdStrike to protect their customers' information. You can hire someone on your to work personally on your system, but since the US has that incessant fucking shit show, or should I say mentality, I want to say it's a mentality, but no, it's a manufactured issue. That's the correct word, manufactured issue, because they made the laws so fucking stupid to their own citizens. So they made them unhireable, even if they are some one decent there. They outsource everything. But why I'm saying that is because of the US? Because let's face it, even fucking Microsoft outsourced everything to fucking India, and the India, for much they want to claim they are developed. Let's face it, they even fuck up. Just look at even at that controversy with Amazon, where the telemarketing try to behave like a fucking AI to run a business. Oh man, what is CrowdStrike used for? One of the company main products is CrowdStrike Falcon, which is described on its website as providing real-time indicators of attack. Sure. Oh look, blue screen. Yeah, we are being attacked. We are ahead. Hyper-accurate detection and automatic protection from possible cybersecurity threats. CrowdStrike Falcon is used by thousands of companies across the world to protect data, and crash of their server on Friday is believed to be because of a global outage of Microsoft products. Earlier this week, CrowdStrike announced an update on its Falcon product, saying it will provide unprecedented speed and precision. Unprecedented, well, yeah, precedented consequence because, centralization of all of our viral systems across the entire world being handled by the US. Oh boy, to detect security breaches. In a statement posted onto its website following the outage, a CrossTech spokesperson said it was likely an issue with the Falcon product that caused the incident. Who owns CrowdStrike? The company was founded by former McAfee employee George Kurtz in 2012. Its ownership structure is a mix of individual investors, institutions, and retail. So yeah, investors, because they are a public traded company. The company stock is broken down into two large investor categories. About 40% is owned by institutional investors, and about 50% is owned by public companies and individual investors. Yeah, public companies. They are a real company. The investor, which the large share is the Vanguard Group, a U.S. investment fund with about 6.79% of the company. So, in other words, with this paragraph, we can actually say, yeah, they are fucking CIA. They are glowies. And glowies fuck her up because, well, just like a fucking US government, they want to know what they are talking, what they are doing, even if you are not a US citizen, to use it against you, regardless. Just like what happened with the that fucking Sweet Baby type of company, another clone of them, being financed by the Canadian government and being operated by the Department of Homeland Security. Just fucking insanity. And the fact that even Vanguard, BlackRock, these the tiny hats, just look at the damage they caused. Planes just stopped operating, banks, payment processors got shut down, people couldn't be able to access their own money, then a lot of certain equipment in hospitals. We get to that later. The question of who owns CrowdStrike was part of the discredited conspiracy theory after the company investigated Russia's role in the 2016 US elections. Yeah, there were a bunch of glowies. The fucking CIA. How is the CIA is retarded? They are deadly, but sure they are retarded. Honestly, I'm more concerned about that shit. Having someone so fucking retarded and deadly to pull crap like this, oh man, it's a fucking shit show. It's funny and at the same time dumb. Former US President Donald Trump made reference to the conspiracy theory in a call with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky in 2019. So yeah, they suggested that to Orangeman. I would like to find out what happened with this whole situation with Ukraine. They say, Craftsman, I guess you have a ton of your wealthy people, he said. The server, they say Ukraine has it. You own your own people, and I would like you to get to the bottom of it. Well, Ukraine is a corrupt country, what do you expect? What's the next for the company? Developer websites have already begun posting workarounds of the issue. Ah man, my workplace got even hit by this. Not with a blue screen, but with a third party, which is why you should not have third parties like this. Even cloud based is just another computer from someone else that is not yours. It's not your computer. Seriously, not your server. They keep repeating to yeah. They keep repeating that. Excuse me. Why they keep repeating it? Because you can get hit by this type of issue and it's out of your own control. And Jesus, if you are in a retail business, you are kind of screwed when that shit happens. So, CrossTry is yet to issue a formal statement about the fallout from the outage. Yeah, they're just going to dismantle the company and create a new one. Tiny has, along with the U.S. government and these three little agencies, they're just going to create a new one to keep doing what they were doing all this time. And Microsoft, yeah, they can be sued, but they have a lot of money. They're just going to pay for it, but a little of a white pill here, or at least a gray area that actually makes you smile for a moment. If this was all DEI, what Microsoft has been paying for DEI, Jesus Christ, imagine that this shit that costs, they are going to pay even more. They are going to pay a lot of money. Sure, they are not going to be bankrupt, but sure, it's a lot of money. And oh man, the investor they are just going to grab that company's balls, squeeze it with anger, and you know, behave, Microsoft. But now here's what people tell you, even older people warned you about the dangers of making everything digital and centralizing all. Look at this. Well, this is the funny part. They say this shit, use Linux, and in part is Linux because the majority of companies use Linux and they don't pay a shit to Microsoft. They just, you know what? At least Linux is not so easy to use, but sure as hell they are not going to force us into that always update issue because, well, Windows, even if you deactivate always updates, well, automatical updates, it still leave up that restriction that you yourself put on it. Some people more far experienced than me say that in the whole image of the installation of the operating system is what is it? Operating system. Excuse me, I just got my tongue choked there. They you can modify it before you even install it on a computer. I never tried that, but sure as hell you should start seeking how to do that because well, at the next year Windows 10 is going to be dropped from support and a lot of software they because they are in bed with Microsoft and all BlackRock controls them as always. They're just going to force them to make the software useless in that Windows version, and they are going to force you to upgrade on Windows 11. And I'm not going to lie you, I have that in one laptop I bought, and it's fucking dog shit. And I just going to show you a less funny and a very concerned part because I, digitalization of our lives is not only tied to bank accounts, food, which is primarily important. Look at this. Windows has no business running medical equipment. Medical equipment should be a custom hardened OS or a hardened Linux version with 99.99999% availability. If updates are to be released, they need to be tested to breakpoint. And this is what actually, I'm not going to deny, it triggered me a lot. Why? Since a lot of modern medical equipment is using Windows. I will say no, it's not the main issue. The main issue is always online, and it has that issue with automatical updates. People died. I'm not joking. People died, and they are not going to mention that. Imagine you the machine that is keeping you alive because it's, for example, an air reader or oxygen type. You know that they keep pumping oxygen through a mask because well, you are in a critical condition. Manage it with Windows OS and just stop working because of it's connected to internet and you upgraded like this. Some people say that yeah, it's probably BlackRock testing the waters to fuck us out. The tiny has fucked the war up. I will believe it. My people had would tell me, yeah, I will agree with that statement. But this is important. The dangers of making centralized shit, even in medical equipment. Imagine you are Orange Man, Donald Trump, and he got fucking Minecrafted, or at least hit in a critical condition. If you if you get hit, you or you get hurt in a critical condition, and you end up in an hospital, and then this shit happens, you are done. That's what I want to say. That's it. Uh, that's the shit show with Microsoft. That's all I want to say here is, well, be careful with what you own and what you're dealing with, because centralizing everything to a DRM of this level is just fucking stupid. Just like with video games, using the DRM and fucking up your PC. That's all I wanted to say here. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a pretty good day.